Hey, it's me, Tiffany. I hope you're well. I hope you had an itch today and then you scratched it and then the itch went away and didn't come back. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. It's a raunchy one. Warning, gets a little bit raunchy. This is the story of my first in-person D&D game. The actors in this game are myself, my friend, the Dungeon Master, 2 roommates, and my girlfriend, who is no longer my girlfriend. This happened in the past. We were playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we were having a great time. It was my first in-person game. We had fun. We were playing at our friendly local game store, which is a great store, and I love it. And it was fun. There was no problems at all. We all had a great time. We enjoyed playing. Everything was good for the first 3 sessions. And then, session 4, there was a Warhammer tournament, it was a Star Wars X-Wing tournament. And that took all of the table space in the local game store. So we couldn't play our Dungeons & Dragons game at the local game store. So the 2 roommates said, hey, come to our house to play. So we did. We went to the roommate's place. They made breakfast for everyone. Had rice and eggs. I think that might have been the first time I've had rice that came from a rice cooker, like from someone's home. You know? Which, definitely get a rice cooker. If you don't have a rice cooker, get a rice cooker. Get a cheap one for like $20 at Walmart. Like, they're good. They're great. Rice is good. I brought over Mountain Dew Voltage, because Dewmocracy was happening, the first Dewmocracy, where people were voting on Mountain Dew flavors, and Voltage was the winner of the first one, and the voting was still happening at the time. And we all showed up, we all played, we had a great time. We ordered Chinese food for lunch. We ate our Chinese food. We started playing more for like the second half. It was a great time. And I got food poisoning. I was sick. I threw up in my friend's toilet, vomited. It was unpleasant. And I said, hey, I got food poisoning. I'm rubbing my belly. I've got food poisoning. I need to go. And so I did. I left. I said goodbye to everyone, and they kept playing. And then I went home and I went to sleep. And the next morning, I get a Facebook message. We're all on Facebook at the time. I get a Facebook message from my friend, and they say, hey, full disclosure, I made out with your girlfriend last night. And I said, cool. Thanks for telling me. So I messaged my girlfriend and say, hey, what did I miss after I left? And she messaged back, nothing. We stopped playing pretty quickly after you left. And I'm like, suspicious answer. And then, making out with someone else doesn't bother me. I do the polyamory. It's not a big deal. I don't care. But, weird answer. Started investigating. Sent everyone messages. Got everyone's stories. Here's what actually happened. Is, after I left, my girlfriend almost immediately started acting weird and got really handsy with the other people in the group and started getting super flirty, super grabby, and initiated full group sex between the 5 remaining people. And they all had group sex, the 5 of them. As far as I could determine, my friend's claim was correct. All he did was make out with her. He was busy with the Dungeon Master for the rest of the event. But I did get the full story, and then I went back to my girlfriend with the evidence and said, hey, I've asked around and everyone but you told me what happened. What's going on? And she said, yeah. Hair flip. You didn't want to hang out with me. So I did it to make you jealous. And I said, what? What do you mean I didn't want to hang out with you? I had food poisoning. I was sick. I threw up. And she was like, yeah, I bet. So I broke up with her. Because that's insane. That's, like, not to be ableist, but that's insane people behavior. You can't do that. That's not okay. That's not how, like, humans should act. And, you know, from that point forward, we all just kind of collectively decided that continuing the D&D game would be a little too awkward. So 4 sessions in, that campaign ended. And that's the first and longest and only real in-person D&D campaign I've done. You know, I've been playing D&D for 10 years. Despite that start, I've had a lot of great success playing, like, online D&D. And it's a great hobby and I love it. And if you have any questions about D&D or any other subject, I give great advice. Drop it in the comments. Bye.